Hi, I'm Dave Biedenbender, and I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I'm working with the New Jersey Symphony this week on a piece called Strange Beautiful Noises. It's inspired by, well, it's a gift from my son. It was written in the spring of 2013, and there was a lot going on in my life at that time. My sister-in-law had passed away in January of that year, and a few months later I defended my dissertation for my doctorate, and then my dad had a heart attack, and then my son was born. In the middle of this, I was trying to write this piece, and my primary thing was I wanted to kind of give my son Isaac a gift, but I didn't want to give him a lullaby, although I've since composed a lullaby for him, and I wanted to kind of give him a collection of some of my favorite things. I'm an electric bass player. I like jazz and rock a lot, and I like a lot of different kinds of music. So I wanted to give him a piece that had kind of a collection of some of my favorite things. And so they're like little gifts to him, and you'll hear a lot of different things in the piece. At the beginning, it kind of captures the frenetic, nervous anxiety of a first-time father. There's like different like clocks at different tempi, as if time is being pulled in different directions. There's Charlie Brown's teacher, Mrs. Donovan, played by Charlie Baker, actually, on trombone. There's a funk bass clarinet solo played by Andy Lamy. There's kind of melting string lines that are underpinned by this kind of epic bass line. And all of these things come together in kind of a runaway train ending. So that's my inspiration for the piece. So this week has been absolutely incredible. We've had so many amazing opportunities. I mean, the first is the opportunity to work with the New Jersey Symphony Orchestra and to work with these incredible musicians and to work with Maestro Jacques. He not only came to us with these scores in his bones. He knew the pieces really, really well, had questions for us, pointed out mistakes, but he had interpretations in mind and crafted interpretations that he brought to the first rehearsal, which is really, really exciting as a composer to have musicians bring that level of integrity and commitment to your piece right out of the gate, right at the first rehearsal. I love Steve Mackey's music, and he's the Institute director and has been working with us as a mentor composer. So the opportunity to work with him this week has just been incredible. His insights into our music and his insights into working with the orchestra and just in general have been incredible. The sessions with publishers and on public speaking have been great. We've gotten a lot this week out of what does it take to work with an orchestra to be a professional composer, and I'm taking a lot of this stuff with me for many, many years. So there have been a lot of really interesting comments and feedback that I've gotten this week on my piece. Really incredibly valuable stuff. I mean, Jacques pointed out these details, articulations, dynamics, things that really make the piece work and balance-wise and interpretation-wise that I didn't expect. I didn't know necessarily before he pointed some of these things out. Steve has had great comments about the form of my piece and how things are put together. Andy Lamy has this bass clarinet solo in the piece, and he had some great suggestions on how to make the thing really pop, really work. So there's been a tremendous amount of feedback. Some of the feedback is just in getting to hear the piece live, getting to hear it played by great performers and play it well. I learn almost as much just hearing them play as I do hearing them talk about it afterwards. So it's been really multi-dimensional experience and a great learning opportunity. What's next for me? A lot. I actually, on Sunday, am moving to Boise, Idaho, to take a position as a professor of composition and theory at Boise State University. So I'm hopping in a moving truck as soon as I get off the plane from New Jersey back to Michigan. So moving is one of the big things. I'm also working on a lot of different projects. I like to work with all kinds of performers and ensembles and media. I'm doing a piece for the principal trombonist of the San Francisco Symphony, trombone and piano piece, writing a piece for this group in the Netherlands called the Edge Ensemble, and it involves improvisation. I'm doing music for an art gallery in Pennsylvania, a piece for prepared piano electronics. There's a lot of different things that I'm interested in and that I'm working on, and all of those things they kind of inform each other, and I find a lot of synergy between those different projects.